Beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And, of course, Malik Beasley. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Pass to Murray. Drills the three-pointer. Hey, Brent, when you look at these teams, they have two of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
Outside for Curry. Hands it from downtown.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Davis drives in. Chamberlain with the block. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Murray outside.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the paint. Vanderbilt. And stolen by Payton.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Butler feeling out a bit. To the inside. Shot clock at 3.
Hard to score on Herbert Jones. He will lock you up.
And the wing jumper offline. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Now here's Curry. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. Murray outside. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Murray. Over Butler. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Now Butler. Takes it off the glass.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Pelicans trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize that he'll put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks, David. Fires for 3. Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Davis. He's been putting up the points.
Yes, sir.
just one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Davis looking for an opening. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Tries again. The kick outside to Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Can we get the next answer? Get down with bad check.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trailed by 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole. The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitutions for the Warriors. Number 7, Buddy Hield.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round, GA, of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Poole pretty active there in the pick and roll, opportunistic scorer in those sets.
Johnson outside. The tray, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Poole with it. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now here's Curry. It's a 5-point game. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And he's good on the 3 ball. Caldwell-Pope's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for New Orleans. Now Curry. He's got 9. Now, here's Moody. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pelicans trailed by 4. Poole with it. Now guarded by Hield. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, Poole's elusive. He understands how to get some space, and he uses that dribble just like that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Curry looking it over. Over Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Contavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the
22. The Warriors. 22.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Pass to Misi. Here's Vanderbilt. And here is Murray. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And Murray wasting no time. He had the space, rose up, knocked it down.
Johnson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Johnson's got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Davis has the open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Warriors trailed by 3. Green, the screen. Misi grabs the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pelicans. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Curry on the move. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Murray. Great D that time from Green. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Up top, Curry. He's got 9. Pass to Green. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders, and the very capable ones, of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Here's Messi. The rebound by Post. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. Butler in the corner. It's stolen by Davis. And here is Murray. 6 points for him. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Hey, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
On the wing, Green. Curry, wide open, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 11.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Pass to Murray. No good on the 3.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry with it. Bamba picks him up. Pass to Post. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Poole with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Left side, Butler. Down low. George with the steal. The 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Curry. And Bamba pulls it down.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now here's Caldwell Pope from outside the arc. The shot misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Now, here's Poole. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Bamba. They could use a bucket. The rebound by Post.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Trace Jackson Davis. Cameron Johnson.
The Warriors leading.
Trey Jones.
1:22 left for the first half of basketball. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hield. Jackson Davis in the corner. They set the pick. Second shot opportunity. And Bamba pulls it down. And here are the Pelicans, trailing by 2. Here's Poole for 3. Caldwell Pope gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Hield outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep, Green. The shot, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And a deep three from Hield. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 4. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Murray. Goes back up. Here's Messi. Murray with it. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. Outside, Jones. Clock at 4. From past the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Butler with the ball. Jones covering. Outside Curry. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Curry. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Murray just determined to produce on that play.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 17.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the 3 look so easy.
Jacks up a 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. With plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Evan, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Personal foul. First team foul. Warriors.
Here's Butler. He's got 6. And Jimmy Butler puts together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run. Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Davis with it. He's got 18. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Lock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Bamba.
Murray looking more and more comfortable in these pick-and-roll sets. That's a sweet time.
Now Rubio. Pass to Johnson. Here's Butler. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Substitution for your
Caldwell Pope outside.
George.
Outside, George. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Bamba. No good on the quick 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rubio with it. Picked up by Poole. Back to Rubio. 5 on the clock. He lobs it up. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Pelicans leading by 4. And here is Poole. 7 points in the game. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 4.
Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Rubio with it. Picked up by Poole. Shot clock at 6. And here's Johnson outside. And Bamba pulls it down. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Shoots. Drops one in from the wing. Caldwell Pope's got 13 points.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Now here's Hield. Nothing on the board. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Caldwell Pope outside. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. 16 points for him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Chamberlain. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the try. And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Poole. 7 points in the game. And he makes good on the layup. Poole's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Staying active and staying energetic. That's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Jones with it. Picked up by Poole. Pass to Moody. Up top, Heel. Over Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
This one for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans on top.
The Warriors. 49.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And here's Davis for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Right side, Green. Up top, Curry. Back to Green. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Murray.
And well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Pass to Davis. Back to Murray. Shoots the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Here's Murray. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Warriors trailed by 7. Green with the ball. And he drives in. And Green slams it in.
Draymond Green's going to be very excited about that play.
Pass to Nisi. Murray outside. It's good from long range. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He misses the free throw.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Good on the second free throw. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Davis. Going inside. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Warriors trailed by 7. Chamberlain a screen. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. While we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Jackson Davis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
They set the pick. Good on the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Moody. Driving inside. And the slam by Moody.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And here is Davis. To the inside. Bamba. Chamberlain with the block. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
On the wing, Murray. That three off the mark. Warriors trailed by 7. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Warriors substitution. Number 30.
Now here's Green.
Stephen Curry.
Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points.
2 minutes remaining.
Davis with it. Now Payton defending. They set the screen. Outside for Caldwell Pope. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Launches a 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Oh, no, stopping by that time.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
On the wing, Davis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New Orleans.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Davis.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here.